Hello, I'm Byron. I'm an assistant professor of biostats and data science in the Wake Forest University School of Medicine, and I'm going to demonstrate quickly how to set up an environment to prevent yourself from accidentally pushing sensitive information to your GitHub repo. So the main thing we're thinking about here is passwords. If you are using a password to connect to a database for your work, you don't want to push that password to a public GitHub repository. You don't even want to push that password to a private GitHub repository. You want that password to stay with you always, forever. So let's take a look at how we'll do that. All right. So you should see my screen now, and you'll see I've got a little setup here. I have a function here that's just a placeholder for the type of function that would connect you to a database. So this is a function called connect to something, and it has one input, which is your password. And if the password is correct, it'll return connection successful. And otherwise, it'll stop and say, you've given me the incorrect password. So we'll demonstrate this. If we give it the right password, connection successful. Give it the wrong password, and it tells me it's the incorrect password. So this might be the kind of code that you want to use in a script. If you're pulling data down from a database, you want to establish a connection to that database, and in doing so, you need to provide your password. But if you want to then push your code to GitHub, then you'd be putting your password on GitHub, and you don't want that. So the solution to this is to create an environmental variable and then access that environmental variable to pull your password into code without actually putting your password down on the code itself. So let me demonstrate. It's kind of a weird, it's much easier when you see it to conceptualize what we're doing. So I'm going to be leveraging the useThis package for this. And I'm going to use a function in useThis called edit our environment. So this is going to allow me to edit the environment of my R installation, which in more general terms just means it's going to open up this file called .renviron. And this file lives in my home directory for R. And this file determines what my environmental variables are. So I'm going to create a new variable called, my password. And now I'm going to save my R environment. And this is very important. So use this as restart R for the changes to take effect. So don't forget to restart. And then go ahead and close your .renviron file. And now in your code, instead of typing the password out as a character value, you can just say sys.getEnvironment, sys.getInv, and then give the name of the object that you're trying to pull out of your environment. And you can see when this code is run, it actually evaluates to the password that I've attached to name my password in my .renviron file. And now I can run this. I do have to define this function. And now I can run this and successfully connect. So this code can be pushed to GitHub, and you will only see the call to sys.getInv on GitHub. You won't see the actual password itself. You'll never commit your R environment file to GitHub. And so this allows you to not put your secrets online and also keep your code running while you maintain it on GitHub. So we'll just call this demo. And then I can push all this stuff to GitHub. All right, that's it.